What are the legal implications of spoliation of evidence? Imagine you are involved in a personal injury case. You have gathered evidence to support your claim, but what if some of that evidence goes missing or is altered? This situation is known as spoliation of evidence, and it can have serious legal implications. Spoliation occurs when relevant evidence is destroyed, altered, lost, or not preserved. This can happen either intentionally or by accident. It can involve physical items, documents, electronic data, or video recordings that are essential to proving your case. From a legal perspective, spoliation can lead to significant consequences for the party responsible for the loss or destruction of evidence. If a party had a duty to preserve the evidence and failed to do so, courts may impose sanctions. These sanctions can impact the outcome of the case. For example, a court may allow the jury to assume that the destroyed evidence would have been unfavorable to the party responsible for spoliation. This is known as drawing an adverse inference. Additionally, the court may exclude certain evidence or testimony related to the lost or destroyed evidence. In some cases, a party may be prevented from recovering damages connected to the spoliated evidence. In extreme situations, the court may dismiss claims or defenses or even issue a default judgment against the offending party. To establish spoliation in court, 3 key elements must typically be shown. First, the party must have had control over the evidence and a duty to preserve it. Second, the evidence must have been destroyed or altered with a culpable state of mind, whether intentional or negligent. Third, the evidence must be relevant to the claims or defenses in the case. In personal injury law, preserving evidence is vital during the investigation and discovery phases. For instance, preserving surveillance footage of an accident, maintaining vehicle parts after a crash, or documenting hazardous conditions before repairs are essential to support a claim. If evidence is not preserved, it can weaken a case or lead to legal penalties. Practical steps for injury victims include promptly notifying involved parties to preserve evidence, documenting conditions with photos or videos, and consulting legal counsel early to ensure evidence is protected. Overall, spoliation undermines the fairness of the legal process. Courts take the duty to preserve evidence seriously and may impose sanctions to discourage the destruction or loss of evidence in personal injury cases.